because we have a guy from NBC's The Biggest Loser on our show.
We sure do. Now, before we talk about him, let's talk about what we're making,
Yes.
right? So a traditional tuna melt, it's loaded with fat and calories, but how can you make this classic dish healthier? Well, joining us to tell you is former Biggest Loser contestant Rob Guiry with his recipe for a healthy tuna melt. Rob, you're back. We love that you're here. So you were here about a month ago. Seth was on vacation at the time.
I missed you.
But now
I knew I had to come back, and I couldn't not say hi to Seth.
Right, right. So we're glad you're back on the show.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks
We
for
love
having me,
having
guys.
you. Now, this is something that you ate a lot when you were on The Biggest Loser on the show. Now, when you're on the ranch, when we say the ranch, if someone's not familiar with the show, that's pretty much where you ate, slept, worked out, everything.
That was my home for 6 months, absolutely.
Yes.
A state park in Southern California. I hiked there, I worked out there, and I cooked there. We did absolutely everything at the ranch.
So now, this is basically a healthy take on something that people really love to eat, but may feel guilty about eating typically.
Absolutely. You know, as you mentioned, a typical tuna melt has about 800 calories, right?
Yeah,
and
it's not good.
This recipe today, you'll see, has 300 calories, almost 40 grams of protein, and it's also low fat and low in carbohydrates.
But is
so it's
it
a perfect
tasty?
snack. I don't know. That's for you to determine. We'll find out.
Oh, okay. So, well, obviously you love it, so it's got to be delicious.
37 grams of protein. That's a ton too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's more than you get in like a protein shake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to it. How do we make it?
Okay, so you essentially have like your dry ingredients and your wet ingredients. To make the tuna portion, right? You have 1 can of tuna fish. It's a large can, 7 ounces, right? So you put that in. Woo!
Oh,
Put that in.
maybe it's 6.5 now.
6.5 now.
6.5
with your
You weren't
quarter.
as hungry today.
Right. No, you know I'm trying to eat right.
Portion control.
Right. You got a quarter cup of red onions and a third of a cup of celery. You mix that in there.
I like the crunch. Some people don't like the crunch. I mean, I'm not even a fan of tuna, but with chicken salad, it's the same thing.
You got to get your veggies in.
Everybody loves the crunch.
No, I know
People don't like the crunch?
Yeah.
I want to meet these people.
Yeah,
I don't know that person.
No, I want to say, are you nuts? The crunch is fantastic.
I know.
And then I'm adding 3 tablespoons of something called Smart Beet. It's a non-fat mayo alternative.
Smart Beet.
Yeah, it's only 10 calories per tablespoon.
Does it taste like mayo, though?
Yeah, it tastes just like mayo.
Really? All right.
Yeah,
I'm in.
So in
I can't believe it's
comparison,
not.
I think that's a different product.
I
But,
think you might be referring to something different.
right. So essentially, you mix all that up, right? You get like a little tuna salad going on.
Should you use an ice cream scoop?
You use an ice cream scoop because you're about to scoop it. There's a method to my madness. I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing.
Did you have all the essential tools when you were on the show?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, good.
So there we got our wet ingredients, right? We're going to make like our little crust. Now this is a great alternative to breadcrumbs. What I have here is almond meal. That's a quarter cup of almond meal.
Okay.
And then this is a quarter cup of grated Parmesan cheese.
Ooh.
So it tastes really good. You just shake it up, mix it up.
Easy.
Yep, real easy. It's like a little shake and bake action, right?
And I helped.
And you helped. And then you're scooping, right? A little ball. It gets a little messy, right? You want like a meatball, right? You're going to make a little ball. You're going to dip it in your egg whites there.
Oh, I thought that was lemon juice.
Nope, that's
I did
egg
too.
whites. And then you roll it in your...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me
your
get in
little
there. Let me
mix.
help you with it, too. Here we go.
Oh, you're getting in here?
I want to help, bro.
Hook me up, dog.
All right, here we go. One for you.
It's like you're making little sandwiches, but in a little ball form.
Right. So if you take all this, it yields like 8 little tuna rounds, right? And you bake it in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes on 350 degrees, and it comes out pretty good. I'll show you.
What a nice little appetizer, too, huh?
Absolutely.
I mean, because you could make them in a little bit more of a bite size,
Right.
you know.
Oh, look at that.
And now,
It's,
what are you serving it with?
This is just a little honey mustard dressing from Bolt House Farms. It's made with yogurt, so it's a way lower calorie dressing, and it makes for a great snack if you want to pair it with like a spinach salad and some cucumbers. You could have it as a meal, and it's a really healthy alternative to a tuna melt.
Wow, what a great idea. I think it's so impressive that you went from one lifestyle, right, where
Absolutely.
you aren't proud of what you were eating before,
No.
and now you know what choices to make, and you've actually, this is your life now.
Absolutely. Yep. It's a huge part of the process is getting your diet right, and understanding what you're putting into your body and how your body uses that for fuel. So I'm just trying to take everything I learned there and not only bring it to my own life, but bring it to other people's lives too.
And it's not a quick fix either. This is something that takes time.
Oh, absolutely. You know, you're going to have your bad days. You're going to have the day where instead of tuna balls, you have your tuna melt or
your pizza.
Or your pizza or your burgers. You know, that's going to happen. But I think the important thing is to get back on track the next day and just not beat yourself up too much about it. Just stay positive and realize that it's a lifelong journey. It's not like a day or a month of eating healthy. It's for your whole life.
Now, Rob, later in the show I saw this. I thought you were cooking something, but we're getting rid of our bingo wings. What are bingo wings?
I had to Google it. Like I Googled flabby arm thingies, and it said bingo wings.
So these are the bingo
Right,
wings?
these guys down here, yeah. Summer's coming up. Everybody wants to have their jacked upper arms, so we're gonna be doing a little arm workout.
Got to get rid of those bingo wings.
Get rid of the
That's
bingo
the New Year's
wings.
resolution.
I know, that's why I did
arms.
it. Last time we
way.
were here, you said you wanted to work on your arms, so we're gonna crush it.
I would high five
cares?
you, but you have tuna on your hands.
Are you sure you don't want to?
You want to high five me?
Oh gosh, tuna all over me. Okay,
All over the place.
later. All right. In the meantime,
Yeah, this guy.
we'll be back.
No bingo wings at all.
No.
Rock solid. 22 News Storm Team Media.